we kind of envision that we're building a world to set games within. Um, how much of that, how much of the demons have been successful elsewhere in the world, is still kind of a mystery to unravel that for the player as they go through. But certainly that maybe big dream concept is that we think the idea of having this type of event occurring in large cities or areas that have that great juxtaposition of having a full rich area to adventure and explore above ground, and then the same type of thing that exists underneath, is something we'd love to keep exploring. We kind of view it as creating a franchise. We don't really just want to make a one-off game and then, oh, well, that was great, now we're going to go make this other thing. We're putting a lot of time into figuring out the world, why things work the way they do, why they've happened the way that they did. And certainly, I think the model, or the idea at least, of what we're trying to build with Hellgate London does translate to other places like New York or Paris or San Francisco or Madrid or anywhere. I mean, there's one of the, I think, almost trademarks of a city once it reaches a certain size is that it starts building underneath itself as opposed to just on top of itself. Obviously it expands and buildings get higher and taller, but you start seeing things like the catacombs underneath Paris or the subway underneath New York. And you start, seeing these sewer systems that grow, or areas where they've had to dig down and, bury whatever because they've run out of room up top to do it. And you start seeing, the possibilities of having places to explore that are mysterious underneath the cities that you're in. And there's certainly, no end of fantastic places to go, play with and explore on the earth. So, we'd love to be able to take this idea and try to translate it into other cities or other places, other locations. Because we think the idea of, using what's there, building on it, melding in our own facts, our own fiction and mythology with facts that exist, and trying to work that to make interesting play areas that people recognize but maybe don't really recognize, is pretty compelling. It's been a lot of fun doing that with London, that's for sure.